Thank you. I'm in a sort of PlayStation House of Commons, which you can see, and I can't because it's all green where I am. This election's important for politicians because if they lose, they get hung. And it's all about winning seats, which is weird because, as you can see, they're actually benches. The important bit's that white dotted finish line down there. Basically, when the votes come in, they sit in rows like a school photo until there's enough of them to go over that line. So if the Tories do brilliantly or breed and make loads of new blue flavour MPs, it might look like this. See, the benches are filling up with blue stuff like a tenner lady pad. In this case, they've got 335's worth, which means they flood over the line and they've won Britain. But what would happen if Labour did sort of OK, but not as good as that? See, that's not enough to get them over the winning line, and apparently they're not allowed to just shuffle along, sort of spacing their bums apart along the benches so they are over the line. Instead, they have to borrow MPs off other parties. So, say they nicked 25 Liberal Democrats. That's something, but not enough. So they might have to get some SNP people in, like they've promised they definitely won't. And that does take them over the line, and the SNP and Lib Dem colours are so similar, they'd probably get on. The Tories and UKIP don't want that to happen, but the ones who'd be most angry are the Greens, because the benches were green to start with before all the other colours came in. So they were winning by 100%, and now they've been left with fuck all. But that's democracy. Anyway, it doesn't matter what happens in here. It's outside in Great England Kingdom where the politics actually happens. And apparently if I do this with my arms, I'm outside now. Has it happened? Has it happened yet? Has it happened? Has it? OK. Just nod next time. So I'm standing outside on Britain, but it's not real Britain, it's sort of jigsaw Britain. Oh, I can see it on the monitor. It's like being Godzilla or that illegal weatherman. Actually, I don't want to fall over the edge, I'll just take a few steps forward. Anyway, what happens next is some column tower things come up out of the ground, which is exactly what happened in the 2010 election. These columns aren't really there, although it looks like they are there because I've walked behind them. So this is basically like the Matrix. It's mental. And there's also this one, which is more sort of glassy and fragile and has numbers everywhere. And as you can see, there's literally no point trying to make any sense of it. It's that complicated. Anyway, that's all with the graphics. So it's back to you, Mr. Brooker, if you can hear me from